About the rain, of course, Jeff, it affected our morning commute this morning, but it also can affect your pets. And what about those fireworks going off later this week? Veterinarian Mike Leese of Noah's Ark Animal Clinic joining us this morning to talk about keeping our four-legged friends all healthy during the summer months. How you doing, Dr. Mike?
Very good. How are you today?
Well, good to see you. Very good. We should say this: our little buddy here, our little stuffed animal friend. He's not real though. He may bark. I was going to say he's a very well-behaved dog.
Very well.
Very well. Let's talk here because you and I were talking. Usually in the summertime, we talk a lot about the heat. This summer, especially the last 2 weeks, with all the rain we've had. I mean, you have to be a little concerned about flies and mosquitoes.
Yes. I mean, when you think of seasonal things, remember last year this time we were truly in a drought.
Yeah, we were.
And we were talking different. But this year, and I'm seeing this in private practice, with all the humidity, the flies, the gnats, the mosquitoes are all up, and these are all things we should think about.
What are some symptoms and what can our pets get from these type of insects?
I mean, literally this year I've had to treat my own dogs preventative for fly control. They'll actually chew on the ear tips of the upright-eared dogs. They'll chew along their backside. Dogs, especially older dogs that are not as mobile.
Okay.
You'll have like what they'll call a fly strike. You can actually have an infestation of these fly larvae on your dog if they're not up and moving.
Can you actually see it on them, or if they're scratching, if they're nibbling the dogs? Or?
Yeah, most of the time you may notice some discomfort in the dog, and people just don't think to really get down and look and see is there a bug or an insect. We're used to thinking about fleas, but not so much the mosquitoes and the gnats and the flies.
Preventative, more baths? Is there a lotion or spray?
Yeah, lotions and sprays. These are preventative type things, just like for us. We have various bug sprays and things. In dogs, some of your old-fashioned flea sprays work pretty well for flies and gnats, but a lot of the citronella based, and give it a plug, Avon Skin So Soft. There's a formula, works very well as a moisturizer and as an insect repellent.
Okay, let's switch gears here. Let's talk about what's going to happen Thursday night, what's probably going to happen the night before and a night or two after. It is the season, fireworks.
Fireworks.
And I think you probably can use some of the same logic when you talk about thunderstorms as well.
Yes, sir.
Dogs that are overly anxiety, very anxious, they get a little rambunctious with these.
Right. We tend to see, like, it's normal to have some fear.
Right.
And you'll have some dogs that are just anxious. They jump and bounce around. Goes all the way to extreme, just like with thunderstorms, where it could be a true phobia. Dogs that will tear up furniture, go through walls. I mean, they're really out of control. Not really. We've had them go through picture windows.
That much? Even a dog that has a very nice temper, I mean,
this is when you get into the phobia things. They drift into a full-fledged panic, and they'll do anything, including they might bite somebody where they would never bite. And these situations need a little bit more attention.
You brought the Thunder shirt here, and do these work?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
They look like little and nothing, but I have found that they're probably 90% effective, even in your tough cases.
I mean, if I just put this on 4th of July night, it would make a difference, or do you have to train your dog a little bit?
No, you can put this on at the moment, which is beautiful because
that is huge. That
a thunderstorm kicks up, or the fireworks. It's just like a big bear hug, I guess.
That's huge. I'm out of time, but one last quick question. I've also heard, I don't know if it's just wives' tale or not, little children's Benadryl, a little one to put on the dog.
Yes,
is that okay?
Yes, it is. Or in an extreme case, go to your vet and get something a little stronger.
Okay.
You'll know if you've got one of those dogs that needs a sedative.
Yeah, I think we have one or two maybe. Doctor, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Great information as always. Dr. Mike with Noah's Ark Animal Clinic. We're taking you to Africa without, it just looks a little weird right here. Here, come over here, buddy. There you go. You good? Very good. We're taking you to Africa without leaving Cincinnati. Our Stephanie Wood.